day. Okay, so last time in science, we discussed about why seasons happen, right? Can you still remember why it happens?
No.
I'm
Yes.
still
Abigail. Abigail. Not
Yes, Zach. What is it, Zach? Huh?
when is Leia when it was Christmas?
Let's talk about our lesson for today, okay? So set
Why
aside.
seasons happen?
The season happens because when the Earth circles around, some in the front,
Yes,
it's
yes.
summer, and again it's here, it's spring, and here it's autumn, and here it's winter, like that.
Yes,
It's
exactly. It's
it
because of the
orbit.
position of the Earth around the sun. Okay. The position of the Earth around the sun is what causing the seasons change. So what can you still remember about their topic last time in science? What else? Huh? That's it? Only like that? So what are the
See?
4 seasons?
Winter,
Summer,
spring, summer, autumn.
summer, fall,
Autumn.
winter,
Hmm?
Autumn.
spring.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Autumn.
Hmm. But in Philippines, how many seasons do we have?
One.
One? Only
Two.
one?
Two.
We have
Three.
two. What are those?
Summer,
Summer
and spring.
Here we
Spring,
have
summer, fall,
summer
and
and rainy days.
winter.
Okay. We only have two,
Or one
Eldes.
spring.
But in other countries, they've got like
A
4.
lot.
Okay, so as
Remember?
what we all know, the reason why they experience different seasons, it's because of the orbit of the Earth around the sun. Okay, and its axis as well. So here in winter, yes, Alex, what is it?
Nothing. I don't use
Who
my hand.
told? Okay, that someone was. Okay, so in winter, the air is cold. In some places, it shows animals must kept warm. Some birds fly to warmer places, and people wear warmer clothes. Right? So here in spring, the weather becomes warmer, and there are many rainy days. Trees and flowers blooms, and birds return from their winter homes. Then in summer, it is actually the hottest, right? So there are more hours of sunlight. Imagine there are more sunlight in a day than night, right? Okay, so that's what we all know. Also, summer is the longest, right? Longest season.
Teacher, I heard summer, when it's summer, the night is like not
Shorter.
so, not
Yes.
so.
In summer, days are longer than night, and it's also hot, very hot. Okay. Okay. So the Earth also takes around the sun, and we call it orbit. Okay.
Orbit.
It has its own journey for almost 365 days. What's the equivalent of 365 days? What's the equivalent of 365
1
days?
year. 1 year.
1 year. What is the equivalent of 1 year? What's the equivalent of
365
1 year
days.
in days? Yes.
365 days.
And
12
what's the
months.
equivalent of 365 days in months? 12
12 months.
months. Yes.
12 months. 12 months.
So 365 days is equals to 12 months and it's equals to 1 year as well. All right, so let's continue now. So we know that there is day and night and the earth spins on its axis, okay? The axis also is tilted. What is tilted? Ay, what's tilted? What's tilted? Huh? So tilted is instead of, diba, this is the earth, right?
Yeah.
Yes, let's just say this is the earth. Wait, let me just
Teacher Diana.
wait okay, so this is the earth, right? Let's just say this is the earth. No. And then we know that supposedly the earth should have a straight form, right? It should be straight, but because of its axis, it's a bit tilted. So nag-tilted siya, meaning kahiwi siya gamay, ana, like this, right? Hiwi siya gamay, right? Kasabot ra mo sa meaning sa tilted. Nag-tilt gani siya.
Yeah. Like this.
Tilid
That,
gamay ba gamay. Like that. Okay, so let's continue now. Here, so the earth moves around the sun and the title of the sun causes the tilt of the sun causes the seasons. So here, it's not title lah. The part of the sun that tilts toward the sun, como tilts siya toward the sun, meaning it is very hot. So that's the time that the summer is actually I mean, that's the time that it is summer. Can you notice this? Have you noticed this one? Oh, wow, gatilt siya. But same gyapon niya ang pagka-tilt. It's just the same, right? So, here, kung ang earth gani nag-tilt toward the sun, it means it's summer. Okay? I haven't full picture of it. Okay, so let me just show you the other one. I have your copy. Wait, here, this one. Okay, let me just show this to you. All right, so here you have it. So same tilting position as what you can see. So in this part right here, it is summer because it tilted towards the sun. Here in this area, it's still tilting, but it's just short, the back part of the earth is being hit by the sun. So the side we're in this area right here, it's actually in the equinox or in the autumn season. Then next, this one, partly, as what you can see, partly the southern part of the earth is being exposed to the sun. So the other half is experiencing the winter. Then here, so the show on the northern hemisphere, or both or equal hemisphere, they're actually experiencing the same. So they are actually in the spring season. So always remember the tilt of the sun in the northern and the southern hemisphere so that it will not be confusing. Always remember, for the north, it's springtime. The springtime occurs on March 21 to 22. And then it actually shows that both are in the spring position, spring season, because both of the hemispheres are being hit by the sun. That's what you can see. It's right here. Okay, let me just show this one. So I have also given the definition for the equinox, solstice, equator, and orbit. So what do you mean by equinox again? Hello? Let me have Razel. Okay, Razel, what do you mean by the equinox? Razel,
Yes.
what is equinox, Razel?
Equinox is the northern hemisphere of the Earth twice a year around spring and autumn.
I didn't mag-Google Meet ni Chanel.
Okay, so equinox is the northern hemisphere and occurs twice a year around spring and autumn. How about solstice? Natalia.
Solstice marks summer and winter. Ate Chanel, nag-Google Meet. It is the time when the sun reaches its highest or lowest point, the sky at noon.
Okay, so solstice is the summer and winter seasons. It is at times when the sun reaches its highest or lowest point in the sky at noon. How about the equator? What do you mean by equator? Sean.
Okay. The equator, it divides the Earth into two, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere.
All right, and how about the orbit? Byron.
It is the part where the Earth revolves around the sun.
Okay, so it is the path where the earth revolves around the sun. Okay, I guess you guys are ready for our review. Kindly get your whiteboard, please.
Do you have something to answer when we're done at the LMS, teacher?
Chat box. I use the chat box.
Yes, you can use the chat box if you want. All right, are you guys ready?
Not yet.
Yes.
Okay, number 1. You have to show your answer right away. I'm gonna check
Oh,
it.
teacher, I'm not ready yet.
Why do we experience it's so blurry. Changing of the seasons on the Earth?
Okay, so number 1, you have here. Why do we experience the changing of the seasons on the earth? So you have distance from the sun, change in solar output, rotation of the earth, or tilt of the earth axis. So, seasons changing.
Teacher, I lost the screen.
Yes, wait first.
I was already typing.
Wait, so wait. So.
Teacher. Where's the screen? I can't see anything. I cannot answer without answer.
I know. Wait, so wait. Please
Okay, the
wait.
screen. Screen teacher. I want this screen teacher. Hey, son. This is right here.
Okay, here. What's that? Right, so number one, why do you experience the changing of the season on the earth? So you have distance from the sun, change in solar output, or rotation of the earth, or tilt of the earth's axis.
It's Diana. Do I need to write number one?
No need, just have to answer it directly. Right, 10, 9, 8,
7,
7,
8,
6,
5,
5,
4, 4,
4,
3,
3,
2,
2,
1.
Done.
1. Okay, whiteboards up. Let me see who got it correctly.
Rotation of the earth.
Okay, so there are two answers.
Answer is the tilt of the earth's axis. Rotation of the earth.
Hmm?
No, it's the earth's axis.
So the
I
correct
think it's the earth's axis.
answer is
The earth axis.
it is because of the tilt of the earth's axis.
I'm correct.
I'm correct too. I'm correct. Also me.
Even Andre, he got it correct. He just said tilt of Earth under of Earth. What does the
Okay, next,
rotation
number
of
2.
the
What
Earth
does the rotation of
cause
the earth cause us
us
to
to
experience?
experience? Season, day and night, year,
Sun, day and night.
What does
Year
the
and
rotation of the earth cause us to experience? Seasons, day and night, year, or eclipse?
I think it's day and night, right?
Seasons change.
done.
Teacher.
Done.
Okay, whiteboards up.
I think it's season.
Whiteboards up.
It's day and night.
Right, whiteboards up. See who got the correct
Answer day and night.
answer.
Seasons. Because it's very
And
Right, the correct answer is
day and night.
day and
Answer is day and night.
night.
I'm correct. I'm correct.
Day and night.
It's correct.
Okay, next, number 3. How long
How
does it
long
take
it
the Earth to revolve once
around
around the Sun?
What do you mean?
How long does it take for the Earth to revolve around the Sun? 12 hours,
Done.
30 days, 24 hours, 365 days.
Done. I answered it correctly. I know because we study about this.
So how long?
I can't tell. They will write the answer.
I already know the answer. I also know the answer. I'm done, Teacher Diana. I'm not using green.
All right, let me see your answers. Okay, I can see correct answers. Where's your answer, Sean?
It's just because my marker is very out of ink, so I need to change another one. But my answer is 365 days. Yeah.
Okay, revolving around the sun. So the answer is
365
365 days. Okay, so revolve around the sun. Mutuyo around the sun.
I'm correct.
Okay, next.
I'm correct too.
Number 4, what season is when the North Pole is tilted towards the sun? So, unsa man nga season, basta ang iyang tilt kay nagkuan towards the sun. When the North is tilted towards the sun. Summer, fall, winter, spring.
Done, Teacher Diana. Done, Teacher Diana.
Okay. All right, so if you are done, kindly show your answer. Let me see. Spring, summer, spring. Okay, so the correct answer is?
My answer is spring.
What's the answer,
Summer.
Alessandra?
My answer is spring.
Alessandra?
Winter.
My answer was
Okay, the correct answer is summer.
What? Summer.
It's summer.
It did say
Summer.
sun. It should be somewhere.
Wait, I already told you. Look at this one. The North Pole is tilted towards the sun. So, of course, it is experiencing summer.
Oh, the
Next.
north away.
When is the winter solstice? When? When do you think it happens?
When is the winter solstice? December, March, June, September.
This summer. You said it.
Done, teacher.
Okay. All right. So,
Done.
can you please show your answer?
Yeah. I answered mom.
Okay. The correct answer is
John. My answer is John.
December.
Yeah, I got it correct. I said
December.
December or September.
December.
Yeah, I'm
It's
correct.
December.
Also correct.
Okay, so we'll continue the rest next time. We'll continue the rest next time. For now,
I was maybe it's December or September. I was like, maybe it's December.
Really like the look.
So I hope you guys will
You're welcome.
review the slide in the LMS and kindly answer the activity given as well. Okay, so answer the activity given in the LMS.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
So let's say goodbye for now. Goodbye, everyone.
Wow, and
bye.
okay, bye.
Bye.
Do you have answers now?
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.